Now we ready to roll.
Inside the ManCave with Johnny Compian.
Game over, bitches.
Inside the ManCave podcast show. Follow me at Johnny Compian on Twitter. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inside the ManCave podcast show. And don't follow me on IG just yet, but I'm back on IG. I will fill you guys in on all the details where you can follow me on IG. And as always, if I still had MySpace, I'd be plugging that, but you can follow me on Facebook Meta. It's been too long. I keep saying those words on almost all of my podcasts because I can't stay consistent. I fall off and I have all these ideas going through my brain. And sometimes I just can't execute them because I just want to do big things I just overthink all these podcasts and shows I want to do. And I end up just not doing anything. And I have everything written down. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try tonight. And then I start doing, and then I just don't feel it. I mean, it's one of those things. You have to be prepared. And it's fun. Like, it's fun just to do and kind of just talk and let it all out, right? This is where you can vent. You can vent out of your own house. That's basically what I'm doing right now. So happy New Year to everyone who I didn't get to, that doesn't have social media and follows me on this YouTube channel. Happy New Year to you and your family. It's a new year, new beginnings, right? Everything's past. Everything is fresh. Let's start over. Let's go in head first. That's the way I feel. 2022 was just, a blur. But it's done. It's over. We're in January 2023, the 4th day of January. Beautiful day today. I enjoyed it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and jump on and do a podcast. And kind of, just talk about what's been going on the last couple of months, And, I stopped doing my podcast for a little bit because I was procrastinating like always. And I'm thinking all these things I want to do. And like I said, it just catches up to me and it's just too much. So, and now I got a job now. It's a familiar place. Let's just put it that way. It's not at the same place, but it's a familiar place. Very interesting. If you follow me on social media, you'll know exactly, because I don't like doing that stuff. I don't like putting where I'm at, but sometimes you have to do these things for social media and for what I'm doing, right? So if you follow me, you know where I was at. As the days go by and the weeks and the months, hopefully, you'll hear more and more about it. It's my passion. I love doing radio, especially in my city. I was working in Austin for a few years, so it's good to be back and working in San Antonio. It doesn't take me that long to get to work, and it's home, right? It's home, and I don't have to go up north, up 35 north and work up there anymore. And those days were crazy. The traffic, just everything that I documented, I have on video on my this little GoPro. So at some point I'm going to upload that video so you guys can check it out, and I'll do like a montage and do some fun stuff, because I would listen to music and I would talk about stuff by myself on the drive up. And not all the time, but when I did, I got that on video. So at some point I'll do that. But yeah, it's like I said, it's good to be working back in San Antonio. And it's very interesting situation. Because I've been doing radio for a while, and it's just in different places, in different studios, and I love doing it because it's my passion. I enjoy it. I love to listen to radio. I'm an old schooler. I love listening to talk radio, and being a part of it is fun. So it's not going to be in the capacity that I was doing it a few years ago here in San Antonio. It'll be a lot more behind the scenes, and just doing some basic stuff for now. See if they need any help doing anything else. I'm the man. I'm always there to help. So like I said, I'll fill you guys in as the weeks and hopefully the months go by on my new gig, which I have to go to work tomorrow, which normally I would be like, okay, I'm going to stay up and just hang out and have a few beers and blab or read something so I could talk to you guys about it, or, just something. But I've been doing those YouTube short videos. I don't know if you guys heard, they're trying to compete with TikTok. I don't know what the backstory is on that, but yeah. So I've been doing, at first I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do TikTok. And I did TikTok for a while. And then I deleted my account because it's like, I started getting all these messages, and then look what happened to my IG account. It got hacked. So that's why I don't dig, those things. And so I try to stay away from that. But now YouTube has this shorts, and it's just very, very interesting. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just do a short video for a couple seconds. And, there was 2 videos that really worked. The numbers just went crazy. Within 30 minutes, I was, had hundreds of views. I was like, well, it was like a school of people that just went by. I guess they were following the song that I had tagged to it. I don't know, but it was weird. But it's kind of weird because you have to work at it. Some days you gotta come up with something. You gotta come up with some kind of video, and I'm trying to get better at it. Believe me, I'm trying. I'm bad. I don't like being on camera. I don't like talking because I hate my voice. But I'm just going to do whatever. I don't care. I've told you guys before, I want to be the worst podcaster in the country. If there's a such thing as that, I'm the candidate. I want to win that because I'm horrible. I'm just doing it because I have everything set up for it. Why not? And I'm doing some adjustments in here, and there'll be more stuff that'll be different, as we go forward. And I'm going to keep doing these podcasts, even though that I'm doing other stuff. I have a job now, but I'm going to continue to do these podcasts, and, just to kind of be a voice of, where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I've done, just things like that, and talk about some of the stuff that's going on in the sports world, which we know what happened Monday night. I don't have to get into details. It was horrible. Prayers, just bad to see, on live TV. And one of those things that's horrible about these times is that everybody has a camera, a phone, and everybody's filming, and then you see it on Twitter, then you see it on TV, and it's being played over and over, and it's horrible. But, it's not an easy topic to talk about. what took place as a sports fan. I've seen it in the NBA game with the Boston Celtics. So I was younger, but it happens. It's sad because you look up to these athletes and they do so much for our communities, and they go out there and knowing and being around a few NFL guys that I've known. You ask them and you tell them, what is it like? I mean, that's something that you can't describe as me. I'm a fan. I'm an armchair quarterback, right? And I mean, I'm not on the field. I'm not out there in the trenches. Like they say, it's like getting in a car wreck. But it's true. They talk about that, and we've heard a lot of tragic stories, with CTE and this, everything that comes along with this topic is very tough to talk about. And that's why I'm not going to play the video. I'm not going to get too much into it. I just, my prayers, have been, with that football player from the Bills. And, I'm just like everybody else. He's got so much support, and it's a beautiful thing to see because, that's who we are. At the end of the day, when these guys, they finish a game, they all go in the center of the field and they're, exchanging jerseys, and, some are friends from college and the coaches. I mean, it's just a huge thing. It's a cool thing to see. But, it's at the end of the day, when they take that uniform on, they're just, just like us, and they feel pain, and they got to go home to their families and, do the family thing, right? They want to go home and enjoy their life, right? Go out to eat or whatever you do post game. And, but man, it's tough, and we're all wishing for a good outcome. But, speaking of the NFL, this has been a problem. I've talked about this on another podcast that I put out about Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime took over the Thursday night football slot from the NFL Network. I don't know for how much. I don't care. I just think it's a bad idea. I love the game. I'll watch any game. I love all the teams. I just love to watch the game itself. So why does Amazon Prime do what they do? I mean, they need to figure out a way to do something different and accommodate, because things nobody knows where to go. So you're going to your, nearest establishment to go watch this game, and you have to chill out, a couple $100. If you want to have a good time, eat and drink, and the games are long sometimes. So that's what happened. I ended up going to Buffalo Wild Wings. It was just such a bad experience because that restaurant got hit pretty hard because of the Cowboys playing. And so you walk up and you're like, hey, I want to get a table. Okay, it's going to be like 2 hours. Okay, all right, well, I'll wait. And you can sit down and you can watch the game. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll sit down. But still, you're sitting there waiting for 2 hours. And I'm looking around. There's all these empty tables in the back section. I'm like, why are they not letting? Everybody's at the front trying to get in. And everybody's being told 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. And I'm just like, this is not right. Well, this place, they didn't have any bus boys. they were making the waitresses clean their own tables, and that just makes it tougher for the waitress. They've already got a huge crowd in there. Everybody wants the beer, everybody wants the wings, everybody wants food. And I had figured that out. I was like, whoa, nothing's getting cleaned up. It was bad. The whole experience was bad. And I hate to say that because I've been there plenty of times and they do so good. I don't know I know this is like kind of whiny, but you're there to spend money. Have it together, right? Have it together, and don't make people wait that long. It's almost 3 hours. And then the service was just worse than that. But yeah, it all started with Amazon Prime. Because I have the beer. I got the wings. I don't want to go to Buffalo. I can make my own stuff, man. Come on, Prime. And now they're talking about YouTube doing, I guess, the NFL Sunday ticket. And how is that going to work? We all don't like change, right? I don't know about you, but I'm used to, turning on the TV. Don't tell me you're going to have to make my, crank it up on my PC. How is this going to work? That's what the Prime was doing, Amazon Prime. Yeah, they're smart TVs. I get it. But for some people, it's inconvenient. You saw, I was, people watching, and there was a lot of older people that were going in there, and they were kind of like, they weren't used to going out. Nobody's used to doing anything right now. Everybody stays home, and we order out. So it was just a bad experience, and it just starts with Amazon Prime. We need to fix that. Somebody buy it out. Elon Musk, somebody fix it. Right? Do you agree with me? Are you cool with it, or you're like, I don't care. I don't watch football. It's not that important to me. Okay. I'm cool with that. We don't have to see eye to eye on the football thing, but there's people out there that get what I'm talking about, right? So, and I'm not one of those, whenever I go in a restaurant, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be bossy. I'm not going to say, you need to clean the table. You need to do that. No. I see people do that, and I'm thinking to myself, you can't do that, because you know what's going to happen to you when you order something to eat. The waitress and the cook, they work together very well, and they share them tips, and they do all that. That's one thing you don't do. You don't complain, and you don't start yelling at them and just acting like a fucking elitist, right? Because I've seen it happen. And it's just horrible to watch, and you're just embarrassed for those people. Like, you feel bad for them. Yeah, so, and it just starts with all that, with Amazon Prime. We need to fix that. I'm just fed up with that. That's bull crap. And now, you hear the news that YouTube is, going to start doing stuff on, I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but with YouTube, NFL and YouTube in bed together. Anyway, I appreciate you guys listening. Get ready, because the NFL weekend is coming to an end this weekend. There's the NFL finale, and then it all starts. The playoffs start. And wild card games, everything. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. A great weekend. So hopefully I don't have to work, because I'm not used to it. And what sucks is when you start somewhere, and you're like, okay, well, I got to start learning this and learning that. And then if you already know it and you're like, because you got to go through this training stuff and you're kind of like sitting there and like, okay. I mean, it's cool. I'm cool with it. I'll follow directions and stuff, but I don't know. It's just all, I don't know, because I haven't been part of anything for a while. So it's just kind of slowly, gradually getting back. Everything is getting back, and it, you know, once I'm in there doing stuff, it'll all come back to me, and then I'll be on my way. And hopefully you can listen and enjoy what, you know, I'm pumping out of your speakers in your cars or in your phones. I'll fill you guys in on more details. If you're following me on social media, you know where I was. So take it from there. If not, you know, you'll figure it out at some point because I'll talk about it more. It's really not a big deal. It's just a job, right? A job right now. So appreciate you guys listening. Tweet at me at Johnny Compian on Twitter. And you can also support the podcast show on anchor.fm/Johnny5150.